I probably should call it there. I could try to do Galaxy, but Galaxy might be a long time. This format of do a thing, but there's a high consequence death is like very engaging for me. I probably can. I'm supposed to go to something in 2 hours, and I haven't exercised, and I have various other work I need to do to wrap this up. Genuinely, it's gonna be a problem if I don't die. Let's fucking send it, man. I mentioned it a while ago. As part of retirement, I'm not going to do a giant Rosa birthday thing this year. And it's not because I hate charity or Monterey Bay. It's like those have been really, really, really big endeavors, and I can't do it this year. So I'm trying to figure out something where I can still have some kind of event or something, but also allow myself to not have 2 to 3 months of the year taken up by this extremely, like, highly demanding thing. So I am still thinking about what it would be. We talked about Sellout September, which I thought could be funny. Genuinely bummed. Yeah, I've mentioned this a couple times, either on stream or in text. But essentially, it's like the format that I've been doing for 7 years is a ton. It is like 3 to 4 weeks of like almost full-time work prepping everything. Then the 2 to 5 days of streaming, and then it ends up being another like 2 weeks of a ton of stuff. I felt like last year was a good year to like wrap, but I want to support Monterey Bay, so I'm just trying to think of how I can do it in a way that is not as time-consuming. Can you just scale it back? The problem is that I'm bad at not going all in on things. Also, I think it'd be really hard to do like, hey everybody, we're doing yearly Rosa celebration, but just not trying as hard this year. I would rather like give it space for a second and then do a different thing. It's the same reason I retired the YouTube channel. I don't know, it just doesn't feel very good to be like, I'm just gonna slowly wind it down over time. I mean, there's an expectation for what it is, you know? So I'm hoping to do something that is substantially more chill this year. That is my open-ended, genuine, I don't really know yet.
Doug, who needs to go to things and exercise when you have Mario, McDonald's, and Audible?
You're right that I could do all 3 of those simultaneously.
Hey Doug, can we run a charity event or a dono-a-thon, but instead of raising money for a noble cause, the goal is to increase your net worth until it's higher than Elon Musk?
We could certainly do that. I also thought it'd be funny to do a stream to try to fix the national debt, because you can apparently Venmo them.
I think it's good to just have the Otter come and give them all the GTS money for some amount of time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, donations would all go. I had 70 items for auction last year. You have to individually pack 70 boxes, and then mail them, and then email every single one of those recipients and go back and forth until you get their address, and then send it to them, and then there's address problems. It is a shocking amount of work to do that. The Banathon would be funny. Oh, dude. Banathon for charity. It's really funny. Wait, that kind of bangs. How would that work? So the Banathon was going to be that if you sacrifice yourself, you're banned, and then that adds time to the timer for how long I stream. What is the incentive to donate? Every ban is $100. I mean, it could just be we do the Banathon and all money goes to Monterey. I actually could be kind of fun. There's probably a way to make that work. You donate, you get banned. But a Banathon needs to make it accessible to everybody, I think. You pay to ban someone else. You were banned unless you pay. So, like, if you pay, you're immune for longer. We could do that. Well, but no, hold on. If you pay to not be banned, but the entire concept of this stream, if you ban yourself, then you add time to the clock. All that happens then is you're paying for time on the clock. That's all that happens, because then you would pay to not get banned and then do the ban thing and add time. That's just a subathon. That just turns into a subathon, functionally. Somebody said, then just do a subathon. And it's like, it's actually a higher effort. That's going in the wrong direction. Subathons are quite a lot. I mean, maybe we don't need to overcomplicate it. It's just Banathon, but then the money donated goes to Monterey. Like, that's it. We don't necessarily need to have, like, donating money does something. But we can keep it dead simple. Because then it's also funny of, like, everybody, we got to keep the Banathon going. Don't be sure to donate. And, like, it does nothing. It is a perma or a timeout. It'd presumably be a timeout. I don't really want to perma-ban people unless they truly suck ass. Are you still doing Tiltify at least? Yeah, ideally it would be Tiltify, because otherwise, as you said, a large chunk of money would go to Amazon and not to the charity.
Hear me out, you kill your brother and donate the Stanley Parable money.
The Murderthon. There we go. It's full circle. We kill Davey, we take his money.
Honestly, Doug, what made your content so good was the slow grind on your soul. The demons trapped in hell, or just your garden variety misanthropes. You were really special.
Thanks. We squeezed my soul like a tube, dude. Maybe there's more paste left.
Hey Doug, could you make it so the stream slowly fills up with water over the course of an hour and you don't acknowledge it at all?
Like, you can see that my physical room is slowly filling and I just keep ignoring it. It's such a good idea, dude. That is an amazing idea.
You know, even after several years of watching Doug, I still do not know if Davey being the creator of the Stanley Parable is a bit or not. It just seems too much like a bit to have two famous Reddens.
It's not a bit that Davey Reedon is the creator of the Stanley Parable. And I am actually, like, close with him. Like, we have the same last name, but I am close with him. He's your brother. Well, yeah, that too.
To add to that, you start sounding like you're underwater after it reaches your head.
Oh, I thought, oh, you mean it's digital water. I assumed we were talking about really filling my room with water.
Yes, Doug. We're talking about filling your actual room with water, and keep that shirt on too. We want to see you wear that wet t-shirt. Also, us chatters can act like we're drowning as the water gets higher and you can do CPR on us.
You have a whole thing going on in your head. Like, it's a lot.
Threaten to leak Ludwig's stream key unless he donates $100,000.
I do still have it. I still haven't done anything with that. I just never ended up doing it. Big reason why is when he pivoted to YouTube, I just didn't want to be like the one stream he had done in 3 years. Because ultimately, there's a lot of people who watch Ludwig who have no idea who I am. And I was like, I don't really want to deal with tens of thousands of people being like, why is this person doing this thing? But now it should be fine. Now I can fuck with his stream again. One of the ideas I had, I think I said this already, maybe last year when I was going over old stream ideas. One of the stream ideas I had in like 2018 was that I beat the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time water temple, which is notoriously long and annoying, while underwater. And then the idea that I came up with was rather than like doing it while scuba diving, that I would put a tank around my neck. So I'm just like wearing like an aquarium on my head with a snorkel that's poked out the top. And then I'm just sitting here playing the water temple. You hear that and you're like, oh, that's a really funny idea. That's wacky. But now think through what the stream would actually be. Somebody tunes in and they're like, whoa, that's wild. Beating the water temple while underwater. And then you would realize that, one, I'm playing the Water Temple, which is the most boring thing in the entire game and maybe all of Zelda history. And two, I can't talk. It'd just be awkward and slow. It's one of those things that like you tune in and it's a great idea. And then you're like, wait, this sucks ass. This isn't a good idea. There are many stream ideas like that. Great title thumbnail and then a horrible stream. It's really funny. No, but like think about what it actually is. Think about the actual moment-to-moment experience of that, dude. That would suck shit. Pre-record voice lines. Oh, fuck. You instantly fixed it, and that's really funny. Like, that just it got really funny again all of a sudden. Because then the whole time I'm trying to communicate through only... Okay, that's actually quite good. There's various other problems, such as, how do I put an aquarium on my head that is full of water that does not leak everywhere? Honestly, just wear a snorkel and edit in crappy whatever effects for the water tank. Wouldn't be funny unless I commit. Then it's just Doug plays the water temple, and it's even worse. It's, again, already a pretty bad idea in most respects. There needs to be the threat of doing, like, severe damage to my apartment, you know? Get an antique diver suit. That's so funny.
Take all the gambling, sports betting, prediction market, etc. sponsors you can, but only stream them on Ludwig's channel.
That's, dude, I could get so much money from a sponsor. Where I'm like, dude, already? You have to pay me a lot of money? It's gonna be on Ludwig's channel. But like, would people get angry at Ludwig for that? Or me?
Hey Doug, have you considered streaming a day job on the oil rig at any point? I think us chatters would like to see that.
It would be awesome to reveal I've been doing that on the side. I should have a video to point to where it looks like a really convincing day in the life of a construction worker. And it's just like a full day, 5-hour-long vlog or whatever. And then whenever anybody is asking as like a newer viewer who's genuinely curious, why doesn't Doug stream more? People will be like, he's on the site. Thinking he can stream right now? Have you seen what they're doing downtown? That building needs to be completely refitted. He's been working triple time. And also like I can use that as an excuse for anything. If I'm bad at platformers, I'm like, sorry guys, I'm just thinking about the work site, man. Out in the field, oh, can't keep my mind straight. It's hard to play platformers. That building over there, yeah, Doug built it. You see that building, chatter? Yeah, Doug built that.
During the water tank stream, could you wear one of your GF's bikinis during that stream too, so it's more setting appropriate, please?
I don't actually, why is me being underwater assume that I wear bikinis now?
Yay, the bikini thing is a little weird. Doug can buy his own bikini.
I just feel like I could just wear my normal swim attire, actually.
Just get a dunking tank like the ones at fairs and sit in it as fill up. Alternatively, maybe get it programmed so we can dunk you once we reach a certain charity level.
Dude, that's such a sick stream. I'm doing a normal stream, but from your guys' perspective, I'm just actually sitting in a dunk tank at like a carnival, and there's people trying. So at any point, like right now, you just see me, and I can just be like, ah! And I like fall out of screen and like pop back up, like, ah! like coming out of the water and get back up and then continue like nothing changed. That is an amazing stream idea. Wow. I don't know how I would do that. Oh, that's such a good idea. Like, it's so confusing. Dunk tank for charity. Yeah, but the person in the dunk tank just keeps pretending they're not in a dunk tank and they're doing a normal stream. Like, as I try to never acknowledge it. Oh, that's so good, dude.
I'ma tell my nieces and nephews when I give them a tour of SF that Doug built Alcatraz and the entire island as well.
I did. Well, I didn't. Look, there's no like time limit on a sentence. You can go up to your friend and say, you know who built that island over there? That famous island Alcatraz? Doug did. And several minutes pass and they leave and go to the bathroom and then you say, "nt." And that's still one sentence. You don't have to finish it right away. There's no time limit, all right? You couldn't say anything else before. I know. It's one contiguous sentence.